we can do some Russia. This will help you with Russia because that's like number 3 for me. Canada. Beautiful, and we'll see what would if I have a really good race today and Janet down 3rd. I can also give you a kind of give you a toe and preferred strategy and stuff too, and like or and block. Oh man, I didn't even consider that, which means it's going to happen again. Yeah, you're not kidding. Though that means there could be surprise rain though. Because that happened to me on Saturday. True. Yep. I'm taking 5.1 laps for this run. All right, I am not too far behind you.
Let's update the setup.
All good. You'll have time, like, even after your run, you can actually go really quickly. Especially because, you got out of the pits early. You went out on my screen. And then now you're behind me. I waited until I saw you go by until I went out. Do you want to go in front? Do you want to see if you can hold on and grab a toe? I mean, however you want to do this. Cool. Cool. Because I was asking because, like, you did go out before me. Like... No. You too. I'm jacking up the engine. That must be so cool in real life. Alright, I fucked up the lap, so I'm gonna tow you. Like, I'm not finishing this one. Alright, I mean, I'm gonna finish it, but, like, I'm gonna... Fuck, I fucked it up anyway. The thought was there. How is it that Arrow always somehow ends up a reserve? Like... Ah.
Baby, did you grab our lock charger?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, we're good. Okay.
Yeah. Nice. Nice. I was purple through sector 1 and then again purple through sector 2. And then just but I think the sector 2 one was a glitch. Like, you know, sometimes you're just randomly purple in sector 2. Yeah, so no, but I checked my my sector 1 against JFD and it was actually faster than his. So that one was real. But the no, I didn't invalidate. I completely way too early and just completely screwed it. And so like I bounced out wide, like literally bounced, not figuratively. Like I hit that sausage curb and bounced. Yeah, on the inside of. You're right. You can, but if you turn in like at the right time, if you turn in too early and you hit it with your nose, the car just goes up in the air. Just gonna have to trust me on that one. You know, that probably would have put me like a 105.5, which would have been pretty decent. Yeah.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Yep. Cool. Thank you. Oh. No, I'm in the pits. 104,833. Thanks, but I'm in like I'm still, even though I'm only a tenth and a half off, I'm still in fifth.
Car to track.
There you go. Good luck.
You've been moved down to P6.
I'm on a hot lap. Fuck.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Flying lap. I fucked up the other one, so I just like used it as a You're kidding me. Fuck. I lost 2/10 and invalidated. That may have been a 104.3 if I hit it right. Son of a bitch. God damn it.
Hitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Break a leg.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:4.8.
Oh, sorry, you can't hear me. I shut off my mic because the dog was barking, and I didn't want him to like bark in your ear. What happened? Yep. Yep. Fuck. You gonna start on the mediums? Okay. What a fucking choke job. I'm going to pit lap 14. I am hoping for like snow or something. Like in the middle of the race, it just starts snowing. It's not supposed to rain. Well, you know what? Yep, I'm back. Sorry, Kristen was just talking some plans here. It's one of those lobby glitches. Cause nope. Okay, we all have to leave the lobby. Uh, yeah. So I use your middle button, like your, and that will pause the game and then go to quit the lobby. Did that work? What do you mean? Oh, in ranked? Oh ho! There you go. I ran a bunch of ranked because I just decided I needed to get to like master level. I mean, you'd get there in about 10 minutes if you, not literally 10 minutes, but like if you're like, nope, I need to be master level, you'd get there pretty quickly. But so I ran a couple races, and now my like ranking or whatever, my like ELO rating, if this were chess, is a 29-24. Yeah. So, well, because part of it is like in ranked lobbies, it's not, it doesn't, unless you get a bunch of guys who are like league guys like us who are like, okay, I'm gonna run some ranked lobbies. You'd go in there and you'd like, you'd go crush everybody without a question, without a doubt. You'd go in there and you'd be like, I'm actually the fastest man in the world. Like, you guys just didn't realize this. Be right back. I'm gonna pee. Okay. So even if it's not Fuzz's fault, we're all just blaming Fuzz on this, right? Okay, cool. Talking to Coxie. Coxie put in a mammoth lap. He put in a 104.6. Yeah. It's a solid lap. Yeah. Definitely. I mean, I saw it in our session right before this. But it's mental, though. Like, yeah. Oh, like I'm not going to hear it from him that he outqualified me? Yeah. So you're what? You're 3 points behind him? Okay. So what you're saying is that a well-timed dive bomb into turn one, and we take each other out. That's 2 cars out of your way, plus figure Coxie and Arrow. That's like already 4 cars, and you're basically in fifth already. Is my logic off? Pretty spot on. No, I don't even want to joke about those things because I hate being involved. Like, I feel like such a shit when I'm involved in an incident because, like, yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, look, everybody gets their share of bad luck sometimes, but, like, that's part of it. But when the difference is 3 points, like, bum, bum, bum. Exactly. Yeah, but
There are a lot
go
of
ahead.
cars on track
Remember,
now.
setup,
Hard braking
setup,
into the
setup,
first
setup.
corner, hard on the brakes.
Oh, of course. Yep. When are you pitting? I have it set. I have it set for 14, but we will discuss as the race. All right, I'm good to go. I have a fan on next to me here. Usually I have it above my head. Interesting. Everybody except for Ryan and Ars, everybody until Ryan is starting on softs. All right, let's roll. Just gonna check for the 19th time to make sure everything is correct, you know, because the 19th time's the charm. Everybody knows that. Start race. Like I did yesterday, like quadruple checking that I had the mediums coming on for my stint in it, and then ended up changing it to the softs, like coming into the pit lane. But what you're saying about like Russia coming up next and beating Biga, the first two sectors of Russia are really wheel dominant. So, you know, we'll be able to, plus it's like one of my favorite tracks, so if you want to practice it at all, I'll be like, yeah, I'm here, what's up? Also, though, I did just download 2K, because those guys all convinced me to buy it. So I have to see what that's about. It's, the deluxe edition, like the $100 edition, is 24 bucks, or 25 bucks. Which is why I did it. I was like, okay, for 25, I was like, I wasn't gonna pay 60 bucks for it. Like, but I was like, okay, you know, that 25 bucks realistically is a drink, tax, and tip out in Manhattan. So I was like, not that I get to go out at all, but if I did, that's how much it would be. That's a Bud Light. Yeah, I mean, realistically, this whole coronavirus thing may accelerate our move out of New York City. Because if we're both going to be working remotely, you know, like, there's no point. Right now, we're getting all the downside of living in New York City, which is... Yeah. Please. I mean, like, I live in what's technically a 2-bedroom, and that's generous. It's a yeah, like, go ahead.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
So we're like, you know, I was like, I did the math. I was like, we could get a place in Charlotte double the size. I could lease a fucking Lamborghini and we'd be paying less in rent every month. All right. Bitch about the economy later. I'd be surprised if Biga doesn't have damage from trying to close the door on me and mistiming it. I'm getting nailed here, guys. I don't know what you want me to do. There are pieces of wing flying all over the place. Just an FYI.